So first things first, you gotta realize that behind the programming of who you think you are, yeah, the programming of your name, I mean, like your expression in terms of like energy or polarity, should I say, i.e. masculine, feminine, that's kind of like non-negotiable. Hey, if you want to be an in-betweener, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But that is non-negotiable. It appears in nature, and that's just the way it is, right? If you throw away all the kind of programs of society, right, what you're supposed to do, you know, whether you're dating somebody, whether you're, like in some cultures, there's like, oh, you married by this date, and like for women, and, you know, men, have you done this, or have you done, like, all those weird kind of things that the quote-unquote society expects from you, right? They're just programs. They're not really real. They're programs designed to get you off track. Behind that is your true human form, yeah? Behind that is like the version of consciousness in human, like as close as you can get, yeah? So if you drop all the programming, you come into contact with your true essence. Okay, that's number one. But number two, I wanted to talk about how the Matrix, right? The most important question in that movie is the presentation of the pills to Neo, you know, when he goes, take the red pill, blah, 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 take the blue pill, blah, 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 yeah? And it occurred to me that when you actually think about consciousness, right? Because consciousness is all there is, right? Everything else is a story, okay? Consciousness is not, it's limitless. Anything that's infinite or limitless cannot have a story, because a story cannot end. Do you understand? Okay. When you talk about infinity, we'd never get to the final number. There is no number, because whatever number you can think of, we can always add one. Yeah, so infinity does not end, okay? Eternity does not end, which means that whatever furthest distance you can possibly fathom, yeah, and you tell me, okay, I fathom the furthest time is blah, 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 blah. I could always add one, yeah? So that means eternity doesn't end, okay? So when I say you're eternal and you are timeless, yeah, timeless means that whatever time I tell you to give me, you can't even, it's outside of it, yeah? You could say the most complicated time you want, I could always add one. This is what I'm trying to tell you, yeah? Being eternal, timeless, and infinite means that you don't end, okay? The only thing that you can use to humor yourself is stories, yeah? Because stories do end. If the story hasn't ended, it's not a story yet. Okay, so kind of like you're a non-story thing, living out stories. Okay, now let's go back to the place where he gives him the pill. So he gives him the pill and he says, you take this, blah 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 blah. Before that, Neo was living like his unconscious life, yeah? He was unconscious. He used to go to work, the A, B, C, D, da, 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 da. But he always knew that there was something more, yeah? That something more-ness, yeah, is just awareness. His eyes are, he's flickering, yeah? He's waking up, yeah? Okay. Now he goes to meet Morpheus. There is no Morpheus. Everything comes from him. So whatever story he's constructed up until Matrix 5 with all the complications within it, right, is something that he's created because it's part of his seeking more-ness. So when you start to like awaken, yeah, you start to seek more. And I've told you this before, it's almost like the algorithm will keep feeding you. It's almost like breadcrumbs. It'll keep dropping breadcrumbs until like you keep going. And the end point is just you becoming aware that you are the thing and you literally created the whole experience. Okay? That's literally what it is. So whether you have to go down this road or conspiracy theories or blah, 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 all roads lead to the same point, bro. You are the thing and you're creating the reality. It's coming from you. That's the whole point. Yeah? That's the whole point. Even in the religious context, it tells you, because ultimately if you pass all the tests, what's going to happen? You're going to be literally at the same level of your God, because you're going to go and live with him, right? So you're going to be in his house, you'll be enjoying the same luxuries. Yeah, maybe you might not sit on the throne. Yeah, because your gods all have weird thrones, weirdos. But you'll be there. Yeah, no misfortune, no badness can come there. The devil can't. You see what I'm saying? So you're on the same level anyway. It's confirmed. Whether you have to worship him fucking 100 times a day, bro, you're still on his level. He's just giving you 72 women, do whatever you want. Like, it's, do you understand? You are on the level of God. It's told to you in so many different ways, but you just don't. It's almost like you are too bogged down in the story. Anyway, let's go back to where Neo gets the pill, yeah? The key word Morpheus says is you can wake up and believe whatever you want to believe, yeah? Because essentially that's what's happening. You can believe whatever you want to believe, yeah? But before the game starts, the first belief is to believe that you're human, yeah? Once you accept that belief, it brings with it a ton of shit, yeah? A ton of possibilities, yeah? And after that point, there'll be another belief thing, you know, oh, okay, so I'm from here, I lived it, and all those things compile, yeah? They're compiled programs within the structure that you live in, yeah? Now, this is the crazy thing. When you don't believe that you are consciousness in that body, and you start to believe that you are the body, right? The stories within it, right, shape what you create. You will not feel like you're creating. You feel like stuff is happening. But if you actually are astute enough, yeah, and observant enough, and you look at whatever situation, so pick a situation or circumstance, something that's happened, yeah, you could take pen and paper and break it down, and you will see where that came from in terms of some sort of belief that you hold within you. And if you can trace it to a belief you hold within you, what is a belief? It's the raw material for creation. So that means it's something that you created within you because you had a program and you literally picked up that disc and you looked through it and it just filled out the screen and you walked into it thinking that something happened to you. No, because you believe it. So therefore it's real. That's what you are, bro. But there's something that happens here. It transpires very slowly. It's like a lag. Yeah. So sometimes when you create things, they don't happen straight away. This is what I was trying to say yesterday. I don't think I came across very well yesterday, but it doesn't fucking matter. If you have ears, you hear anyway. So essentially, whatever you look at, you can make real. And I told you yesterday, this is your first time. Like, even yesterday didn't even exist. Bro, this is how deep it is. Yesterday didn't even exist. Yesterday didn't actually happen. All that's happening is right now. Like, forever. But some, I don't know what it is, but it's some weird kind of like thing, yeah? Where it feels like the present moment keeps shifting into other moments, but it's not. It's just that you are coming into awareness, yeah? Or you're there and the screen is just going past you with these images. You know? But the thing is, no, it's true. The image is just going past you. So you think it happened in the past. It didn't happen in the past. It's all happening right now. There is no past or future where we're from even. It's like we're this eternal thing because there's no back or forward. How is there back or forward with an infinite being? The thing is zero and is the opposite side of zero as well. Like, what? Where can't you go? What can't you do? You are eternal. What can't you do? That means like time can't bind you. It can't bind you in no way, bro. No way, no how, bro. And the thing plays out your 3D you see every day. You think it's a joke, but you somehow don't take it serious. Like the whole thing is buzzing and whirring and like interconnected. Yeah, the river's flowing, is doing this, and everything's just working. It's almost like it's some sort of like process. Something is happening, right? But somehow you remove yourself from it and you think that I don't know what you may think, but it's not. Trust me, it's you. Because if you weren't here, none of it will happen. So therefore, the happening itself is coming from you, isn't it? Bro, when you leave this place, the whole show is finished. It's finished. Nothing happened. It's finished to that point. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, bro. And the monks that are really good at what they do, and they, you know, the ones that really know what time it is and stuff. Hold on a second. The monks and stuff, they are aware of the fact that nothing's happening. And nothing happened. They are aware that you're just looking at images and just bypassing them. That's why sometimes they just remain still. Just lock into that frequency and just enjoy it. Because it's change itself. Because being eternal, if things don't change, yeah, can you imagine getting stuck in a loop of one image? Being eternal. Because everything you touch, you make it real with every possible possibility. Infinitely. Eternally. Yeah, if that helps. Think of it that way. So you look at this image, you go into that one image, because you're eternal and timeless and limitless, you expand that thought eternally in a timeless way, and then make it unlimited. If you're stuck in there, you'll be stuck in there for the I don't know what word to use, but eternity. You can't leave it. And that's where this place is. Like, so the old earth, yeah, the shitty place with the wars and the fucking sicko shit and the fucking poverty and the, oh, let's go and kill them, and the gang stuff and the fucking stupid shit. And oh my God, you said this. I can't believe you said this. I can't believe you said this to me. Oh my God, you know, I'm a this now, and all this other stupid craziness that's just happening, right? It's like a program that we all fell into, and we expanded it eternally. Yeah, but we need to recognize that that's not the only image. There are other images. We can just choose to shift our awareness. That's all it takes. It doesn't even take anything. Just shift your awareness. Just shift your awareness, bro. You shift your awareness, your reality has to change. You are a literal living, breathing mirror. You just seem to have a body, but you're a mirror, and you're walking inside a mirror, but the whole mirror itself is your actual own mind. It's your own experience. If you think you live on earth and all that but stuff, hey, go for it, bro. Go for it. Of course, this place is this place, right? So there are buildings and there is stuff and there's things we have to do, and we have like a hierarchy of needs and shit like that. But it's just an experience. It's nothing. There's no kind of like ultimate meaning behind it. It's just an experience. It'll pass. And that's the beauty of this thing, because every situation is an image, and you can shrink it right down to the tiniest detail, and you can expand it right out to the biggest detail, because that's who you are. So every moment of day, yeah, you can zoom into it to the tiniest moment where something is making you think something, so therefore that thing's the thing that's coloring that moment. Or you can zoom right out, and there'll also be something that's coloring that moment, because you are that thing that colors every moment. You're the thing that actually makes the moment real. I'm taking you to the actual nexus point of where consciousness interacts with the reality, bro. So you can keep doing stupid shit. Okay? Stupid bummy, stupid stuff, yeah. And that's fine. I'm not gonna stop you. But you will get stuck in a loop, I promise you. And that's why I keep telling you, you're gonna come back, because you'll be in that loop. You've made it real, and you think it's your world and it's your reality. So you're gonna loop in it eternally. That's why we're here in the first place. We got lost in the story, bro. Well, that's why I'm here. I got lost in the story. You know, and then I put my belief and my energy into things and stuff, and because you completely lose your way. But the ultimate point is to recognize that you're just observing them, you're just experiencing them. Bro, I told you, it's like this whole place is like some goggles. You're just looking around, bro. Like, what's your fucking attachment for, bro? Like, even when you wake up every morning, bro, waking up in itself, yeah, every morning, yeah. Waking up in itself, yeah, is like a super ultra mystical thing, but people don't get it. Bro, you went to sleep with no control over nothing. Yeah? Listen to what I'm saying. You went to sleep with no control whatsoever over nothing. Listen, I don't care who the fuck you think you are, what you think you fucking know. When you went to bed, you had zero control over nothing. Yeah, there was nothing you can control. Nothing. You could have woke up and someone could have been over your bed with a gun to your head and blown your brains out. Yeah, you could have got a heart attack. An insect could have crawled through your nose and stung you, some poisonous insect, and then you could die. Yeah, bro. By some freak motion, you can swallow your tongue and you can, bro, anything can happen. It could roll back and choke you or whatever it is. You could choke on some, bro, anything can happen. You could die that moment. And that's just to you. And not just you, the entire reality you've created within which you're sleeping, yeah, comfortably, that bubble that you're just like, nestling quite nicely, thinking that it's safe and secure and stuff like that. The same way anything could have happened to you, anything could have happened to any aspect of it, right? But you still went to bed and you still woke up. You still went to bed knowing that you're going to wake up and everything would be there. But you allow change because you know that things will change and things are bound to change, so the weather might change. And that's why in the 3D they give us little things like, you know, news and the weather and things, you know, it's like they drill like change into even the 3D sleeping masses. They have to show them that change is inevitable and change is constantly happening. Yeah, they have to keep doing it and keep telling them, because the reality itself, if we turned off the news, turned off the radio, turned off the internet, turned off everything, change is inevitable. Like the way, bro, it's literally the whole thing. It's the source code of the energy, change. So even if we all lived in a wild, yeah, things would be changing all the time, every time. There'll be no, like, every day is like this. There'll be 1 year, there could be a drought, there could be a fucking plague, there could be, things just happen, bro. Coming here is the place of change, yeah? So you have to listen to what I just said, it's change. So all the images are changing around you all the fucking time, yeah? All the images. When I say the images, I mean the entire reality you're in, the 3D screen, your thoughts, yeah? The thought bubble thing that you're in, they're constantly changing. It's constantly changing. Something changes, something all the time, every second, because it has to change and rebuild, change and rebuild, change and rebuild, change and rebuild all the time, because it's a computer thing, some weird thing. Yeah, it's changing. So there's nothing to control. Trying to even control anything is madness. Don't do it. Do not do it. Live your life like with zero control. Don't try and stop death. Don't try and go to the gym if you want to get fit and stuff like that, but don't go to the gym with the aim of like extending your life or controlling how people see you, or don't like, never do that. Never, because it's not going to work. You can do whatever you want, but just do it because you want to do it, because you came here to experience, yeah? But don't do it to control any aspect of the reality. It's not going to work. The reality cannot be controlled, bro, because it's changing. Consciousness can't be controlled. It's like a very powerful energy, very, very powerful energy. So that's the only way it manifests change, like zero control, bro. I'm literally telling you black and white, bro. That's how. Okay, imagine anything that is constantly changing. It has the freedom and power and ability to do that 24/7, and nobody can stop it. It's a very powerful place to be. It's a very powerful state, actually. So do you see? And we are a direct reflection of the reality, bro. Direct, one for one. So if it's constantly changing, that means you are constantly changing. Bro, every single part of the reality is constantly changing, yeah? Every single moment, yeah? Like the sun moves across the sky, the moon moves across the sky, all the stars move across the sky, and they're forming these impossible configurations every second of the day, bro. And it's not repeatable ever. 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 Do you understand? If so, yeah, if we know what's inside is what's being reflected, yeah, okay, we know that. Okay, cool. So therefore, everything that's internal was being reflected to us directly. So if those configurations exist, these impossible, like, change sequences, that's the source code of what we are, bro. We're just looking at it and not realizing that's what it is. You know, the sun is rising, then it'll fall. The moon is rising, then it's gonna fall. Then as it's even rising and falling, it's like changing its phases. Like, okay, so sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm like that, then I'm like this, I'm like that, and now it's like, now you can't see me. And sometimes I go hide in it, and sometimes I do this, and sometimes I do that, and the sun is doing the same thing. You know, and all the stars are doing the same thing. Then the wandering planets as well, they're doing the same thing. Some of them like, you know, I'm gonna fuck off for fucking 60 years. I'll see you in 60 years. It'll be gone. You want to see it for 60 years. You understand? And this one's like, nah, you're gonna see, I'm gonna be every 2 seconds. Like all these waves around you, bro. It's your source code playing out, bro. And meanwhile, whilst that's happening, there's all asteroids and shit flying across as well. Some of them are gone for all 3,000 years and shit. Think about it, bro. You're an eternal being. Like if something's running a cycle, yeah, which is 1,000 years long, 2,000 years long, 4,000 years long, right, 5,000 years long, whatever, yeah, this thing's running a cycle, and as whatever's inside of us was seen on the outside, then clearly you know that's it's going and coming back, because if we've timed it, it was us that timed it. So the very same thing that we are can't die. It's been around long enough to study it and chart it. And I know people say, oh yeah, it was because someone wrote the book and handed it down. Okay. Even you saying that, if that doesn't tell you the ultimate truth, then you don't get it. Who teaches a salmon how to swim upstream, bro? Who teaches them? Who teaches them? And they've been doing it forever, right? It's written into their code, right? They just do it. It's in them, yeah? In the same way, even how they express is in them. It's like part of the thing, bro. So consciousness has chosen to come here. Once it's here, consciousness is not just me, bro. This is what I'm trying to get across to you. It's not just me. Oh, this guy is conscious. Oh yeah, he's aware. Oh, this guy's no. Being conscious is just being aware that we are just one awareness. Like, what am I gonna teach you, bro? I'm not your teacher. Like, you are the same awareness too. You just don't know it. You know? Everybody that's telling you they're a guru, they're a master, they're this and that, bro. I'm just gonna come out and say it. They don't know what they're talking about. They're in the flesh, bro. Because, bro, we are one awareness. Like, everybody can hit the realms as long as they know and they do away with their flesh and their stupidness. It's for them to do. There's nothing for you as a quote unquote master to which part. Yes, you can guide people, and yes, in the same way you look at martial arts and stuff, there are masters, but every true master is a student, really. They're not really there to like lord it over this. They actually are just bring the student to his level, and we all end up as students because we're still learning. I'm a martial artist. I know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I've been around masters, yeah, in terms of martial arts, and the true ones, that's how they operate, bro. They're just bringing you. There's no, I'm your master, I'm your, no. Respect me, speak to me like this. That's all fucking ego shit, bro. Let me sit here, carry me in a fucking thing. I'm your lord, I'm your fucking thing. Give me your money. Call me this. Let me sit in the center. Fawn over me. Fawn. What are the people fawning over if it's not your flesh? You know, and most of them are dogs anyway, bro. Like, you know, little dogs that get a little bit of like, they feel like they can see a little bit, and then they want to use that to experience the power that they feel like they can never achieve. So even when you're in that state of awareness, it says that you haven't actually reached anything. You should refuse that name. What do you mean I'm a master? What do you mean I'm a, like, it's your students that should call. The students have to come and find you, and they have to crown you master. That's the fact. Have you ever seen a fucking martial arts fucking thing that's going around saying, hey, do you want me to come and train you? Nah, you go and find him. And if it's truly, even if it's properly true, you literally walk into it when you're ready at that state of awareness. The same way the algorithm brings stuff, it will be like the same. You'll be walking down the street, you strike a random conversation, next minute you're in the presence of the being that's supposed to, your master, if you like. But they're not your master. They're just your light. They're guiding you, bro. They're guiding you, and eventually we're all going to be at the same level. Isn't that the whole point? So how long do you plan on being a master then, master? Do you understand? It's all fucking, you're shitting in your brains, bro. One video came up on my YouTube thing. I laughed so much. The guy's like, his name master something. I was like, brother, allow it, please. 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 And it's relatable to martial arts as well, because if you think about it, all the really good gyms or the really good places where to train, the masters don't care about money. They don't care about, you need to come to this seminar, you need to come and do this, you need to put, no. You know, class is class. You come in, it's on. And every class is magical. That's the real shit, bro. Anybody telling you to make sure you sign on to this, make sure you catch this, or you go and watch this, or you make sure you log, bro, for what? For why you bro, you're the light. I'm in the darkness. I'll come to you. You don't need to come. You don't need to keep telling me. I'll come. I'll find you. You're the light. I'll see it. Can you see the difference now, bro? So yeah, do away with all those fuckers as well, bro. You're a master. You just don't believe it yet. Marie-Louise von France, yeah? She's I would say one of the best kind of distillers of Carl Jung's works, I would say. And I'm not just saying that she's like a distiller. She's also got very unique perspectives, right? Very unique perspectives. And she's she's passed away now, but absolute genius. Her work on the animus and anima is standard for everybody. It should actually be taught in schools. It should actually be taught in schools as standard, you know, so people can actually recognize their shadows. And if this is actually taught early, it's good. Anyway, she said something on I just hit ultra geek. I don't know, sometimes I do that, you know, so yeah, pardon me. Anyway, she said something about people with inferiority complexes, yeah. And when people say, oh, I can't do this, you know, it's almost like a deliberate veil which they've put themselves, because it's almost like they're trying to kind of make themselves small precisely because they know they are big, yeah. And I think the way she articulated that, like, intellectually, to me, I think it was masterful. It was like a strike of lightning in the fucking cosmos. Beautiful shit, bro. Anyway, and that's what most people are doing. Most people that live in the flesh, that's what most of you are doing. It's like you're shying away from your own light, and because you're shying away from your own light, you then rationalize it away, and then you try and find somebody to then do the work for you, and you just go and become some random follower. No, here we don't do that shit. Here we're we give out belts, yeah, real belts as well. Okay, it's not just like Mickey Mouse, because I want you to actually leave here a black belt, bro. Do you understand? Because you're more than capable, bro. This is the craziness. Like, how can you not be capable? How can you not be capable, bro? If I nobody's born a black belt, bro. Nobody's born a black belt. Nobody's born a black belt. Sometimes when you train with the, you know, when the fresh people have come and stuff, they don't know what you're doing and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, I'm like, bro, trust me. Like, I used to be you, bro. So it's okay. There will be a little bit of pain. Yes, there will be. You have to go through the flame. Yes, of course, because it's a growth. You're coming away from one reality into another, a higher state of awareness. It comes with pain. The fuck do you mean? If you don't want pain, go and lay back down in your mom's bed. Just go and sleep there. Go and sleep down there. You're not ready. Maybe another 1,000 years. And you think I say these things for fun? You think I say these things for fun, bro? This thing has a very unique sense of humor. Yeah, I'm telling you, and it's all consciousness experiencing itself, right? There's no separation really. Like, we're just seeing it as things happening, but it's all you. If you get lost in a story, yeah, this game can throw you into a reality where next time you've come as just like a boulder. Imagine coming back as a boulder, right? One step before, like with the awareness of like one step, or with full awareness, but this time you're just locked in place. When you had the opportunity to do it whilst you're human, and you could have actually done, because humans actually have the most freedom here. Of all the characters you can pick in the video game, human, in my opinion, has the best deal ever. Yeah. In terms of physicality, the humans have got it, hands down. All the things in existence can bring their smartest. They won't touch the kids. Like, bro, yeah. We have child geniuses that will run rings around the smartest whatever you bring. It's facts. It's facts, bro. It's facts. All I'll tell the fuck, you say pigs and tell, all I'll say is, bro, just write me 4 sentences, bro. Just 4 sentences. Yes, of course, you're intelligent. I can accept that. You're the emergent point of consciousness. Now, transpose that intellect onto a media for me. Yeah, or paint me a picture. You might be intelligent in other ways, yes, of course. But when we talk about the whole package, nobody's fucking with humans. Get the fuck out. Don't even try it, bro. Sit down. There are kids in the building that will make the smartest anything look dumb. Facts. Yeah. So we have the best deal. So this is your chance, bro. That's why life, I keep telling you, it's like a lot of people take this life for granted. I mean, imagine wasting this experience, bro. It's so sad. So sad, bro. Imagine wasting this experience. The experience of all experiences. What? Bro, so don't waste it, man. I know today we're just freestyling a little bit. I'm by the river, so just, that's all it is, bro. We just have to grow. Grow out of the illusion. This is why forgiveness is all there is to do. Because if nothing's happening, whatever you believe happened, it's also a story, bro. Like I told you, there's nothing to control. Let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. Fuck it. Bro, I'm not playing, real life. I picked this timeline, man. I've done enough running away and shit. It's long. Just face it and create the story that you want to experience, bro. Just face it. It's just one-time pain, bro. It's like an injection. One time. It's hard to remain conscious because it's all there is like living in the body is hard, because imagine living in a library, right, that has like floor to ceiling shelves of books, right, and all these books are like, that's what's made you, that's collectively is the story of you, right, the physical, and you just need to remain looking outside the window. Yeah, try this analogy. Just remain looking outside the window. Yeah, because when you look outside the window, you're looking at life as it is. It doesn't matter what happened in any of those books, you're looking at life as it is. Yeah, but it's hard because looking out the window, sometimes your eyes wander and then you look at the shelves, or you might hear a sound, a sensation, yeah, because you're in the physical. Something will happen and you look into the library. Once you look into the library and your eyes connect with any book, because you've read all the books and you know all the stories inside out, your eyes connect with one single book, you see the title, straight away, boom, projector image in the back of your mind. Am I lying? No, I'm not. So therefore the projector image gets zoomed out, and before you realize, you're walking in that experience that you've just zoomed out, which is your current experience. So it's almost like something that you're creating all the time. You're creating in real time, and then once you create these new thoughts, you end up like staying in them. You stay in them, and then you're creating even more stories within them, because you know the story intimately, all the details, and then you're kind of like going in there and like you're replaying images or whatever, and you're letting that kind of like it plays this weird thing, because you're aware that you need to be looking outside the real window, but then sometimes you get in there and you're like, it's almost like a weird ennui, if you like. That's the best word I can use. Like, it's very strange, and you go and relive them, and then these are thoughts, yeah, and then sometimes you forget that you're in that story and you've been there for years. And sometimes you forget that you're in a story and you're back in the library, and then you're looking out the window, but you're looking not out the real window, you're looking out the window through that thought, so you're not looking at reality. And if you're not careful, you can also be there for years, bro. Whenever you find yourself in a story, you just have to come back. I know most of you are not even doing your breathing exercises, so yeah, be quiet. Stop. Hey, bro, let's not fight. I know you've not been doing it. I know it. It's not even, yeah, don't trip. But if you're not breathing, you're not present. You're not here. If you're not here, you're in the stories, bro. Every step you take, bro, every single day, you need to be with that step. You need to be with that step. You need to just be paying attention. Like, you have to have full attention, bro, all the time. Even the fact that we hear sounds that we make internally, it's like we're listening to our own selves in a way. Bro, I'm telling you, like, you're not your body, but whatever. You want to live forever, I know. That's what it is. That's why you don't want to believe it. You want to live forever. You want your body. You're scared of the abyss. Because people that know that they're not their body, they're not scared of death. But I told you, here we do the heavy lifting, you know. We're not doing Mickey Mouse, bro. And actually, yeah. And this is what faith is. Like, actually, if you're very present, yeah, and something happens, yeah, because there's constant change, because that's what you are. It's not anything happened outside, or something happened inside. Your energy signature changed and it echoed on the screen. Change, echo on the screen. Change, echo on the screen. Yeah. And this is your power. You could actually use that change to actually change the reality as well. That's how we create. That's what the whole basis of creation is. You're doing it anyway, and that's why I get annoyed with you people and your manifestation fucking techniques, man. It's all long, bro. It's long, bro. Just be real and just say that, like, you've done something and it's worked for you, and you want to be like, what you did that worked for you, you could teach them, but you want some money because you want to go and do A, B, C, D, E. That's fair. And if people go and do it, then they're their own fools, aren't they? Because you've told them. But if you make a blanket statement that, you know, this, like, then you shouldn't even be like, bro, you should be at such a level. If you can make a statement like, yeah, I can show you how to do, bro, it's a big statement. You know, then you should be able to manifest money, the very thing that you want from your people. They should be able to manifest into your account. Because I'm sure you can teach a whole being how to manifest. Whew. You should be able to magic money into your account, bro. Facts. You know? You can manifest. You're doing it every second of the day, bro. You're doing it every second of the day. You're doing it every second of the day, bro. It just feels drawn out and shit like that because of the glue of, or the goopiness of matter and fucking time. You could literally do anything, bro. You could literally do anything. Like those I know, like, if you have that fucking pull in your heart, and you know that you could, bro, you could do anything. You could do things that transcend the physical. It's almost like your superpower. Yeah, think of it that way. It's your superpower. Just like in a video game. Yeah, art imitates life. What is life? We are life in physical form. Okay. Yeah, so we can do things that transcend the physical. Like, how can that person run so fast? You know, because it's almost like physically impossible. Because the physical being has rules, right? But sometimes we can lock into frequencies and bend those rules. That's our power, bro. We can bend it. Like, you live in this magical world, yeah? This magical avatar-like world. And you sit there and let somebody come and tell you that, oh yeah, you came from the Big Bang. But yet we have the Guinness Book of Records. Like, bro, does it no fucking tell you something? People don't use their brains, you know, I swear. I swear, bro. There's no Guinness Book of records for lions, is there? Or baboons or chimps or birds, right? Because they live a very, like, in their lives, the standard deviation is very, very minimal. Very, very minimal. They can't do much outside their framework. Yeah? But yet we go fucking every direction possible. But yet you think you came from a random accident which started in the middle of nowhere by nothing. You're fucking dumb, bro. You're fucking dumb. But sometimes I get these space videos come up with my shit and I scroll through the comments and it's like, that's how you know that people are literally asleep, bro. When people are like, oh my god, this guy is so, like, he's so intelligent, and it's like they're glazing, yeah. These fucking space people, and I'm like, wow, you're glazing him. It's mad. First of all, you shouldn't even be doing that. Number two, like, you've not even checked what the guy is saying is true, and you're just glazing him. Like, you've not even used your own brain to assess what he's saying, the possibility of it. The other day I saw a video. Let me talk, man. Fuck it. The other day I saw a video, right? And he was talking about the moon, and he was saying how the moon was like, you're looking out into infinity to the moon, and I was like, I swear you're the same people that said the moon is 238,000 miles away. So how's the moon at infinity? And it's like, and people were in the comments like glazing, like, yeah, this guy's so intelligent, blah. And I'm like, nah, it can't be real, bro. It can't be, because if it's real, then those people, like, I can't believe it, bro. I can't, like, real life, bro. So to me, when I get to that stage, I usually think, nah, just the Matrix is matrixing with me, bro. It's just doing this thing. Like, they're just probably all bots. I mean, the thing is, we could be dead anyway. So this whole experience in terms of other people is non-existent, really, if we're being honest, because we can't verify the existence of the other, and that's like, that's factual, yeah. So if it's very possible that perhaps that old world, you've died and entered another world. But regardless of whichever way you look at death, as in a physical death or a collapse of the previous world, right? Something has died, something has changed. That's what change is. Like, things have to die in order for life to just kind of like keep existing. It's like our shadow. I showed you with that visual I did. It's a shadow. Like, you shouldn't be afraid of it. The only way you become afraid of it is if you get attached to the physical frame that you're in. You know, you're just in this frame at this time. You're going to become something else, because that's what life just does. Yeah, bro. That's what it does, bro. That's what it does. And it shows you this in like black and white, like when you go to bed, because you got zero control. It's basically like, I'm just letting you live this time around. As this thing. The ultimate power is in my hand. I can literally, because you're going to become something else eventually. When you die, again, you have no control of what happens after that point, do you? It's a pulsing energy, darkness and light, sound and silence, and life and death. It's like this 3-force energy thing. But that's what we are, actually. That's what we are in physical form. Anyway. So yeah, anyway, man, listen, now's all there is, bro. Just go and be great, bro. Fuck the story, bro. Doesn't matter. Let go of the hostages. Let everyone be, bro. If they live in flesh, let them be. Just shift your awareness, bro. Leave them in that world. Shift your awareness. Recognize that all is change because you are change itself. So yeah, it's forever happening. There's nothing to control. There's nothing to control. There is nothing to control. Yeah. The ego will let you think you can control anything. You can't. You cannot control anything. Yeah. You can be in a bulletproof car, bulletproof vest, bulletproof and then go upstairs, have a pizza, choke and die. Okay. This is how that thing operates. Okay. It doesn't have when it doesn't want to live through you anymore. There's nothing you can do. And what I've been trying to tell you is to live authentically, because when you do that, it's in harmony, it's in resonance with its true essence, and it will want to keep living as you for longer. Oh man, why do you think it do you know what, that's enough for one day. Doesn't mean fucking run away from your physicality. You're a human being. Still embrace life. Still smile. Still be useful. Be good. Be sincere, bro. Sincerity just means that you're clear, bro. You're just clear. Don't hide your mirror. Don't hide your surface at all. Make sure it's shining. Whoever likes it, likes it. Who doesn't like it is cool. There's nothing you can control. Let it go. Don't try and convince anybody of anything, bro. Who the fuck are they? You can come in here fucking and you're gonna ask me that stupid question. Don't explain yourself to a soul. Be you, but don't explain yourself to a soul. Oh bro, why are you like just how I want to be, just how I am. That's it. That's how I am. But that's how I am. That's how I am. They'll try and get a shovel out and try and dig some stories, from your config, like, oh, but you always, maybe, but that's not how I am now. That's it. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to explain yourself, bro. You just need to be you, and that's it, bro. Don't need to explain yourself. Say what you feel, because it's your expression. You have to lock in with the frequency of life, because I keep telling you, the human has no control over the fucking true consciousness things. I don't know. It can't. We, the video game characters, can't control the player. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It feels like we can, because we have this fucking joint venture with it, but we can't. If we piss it off, it will just swap us around. It holds all the cards, basically. Yeah. But it's a feedback system. So when you're living authentically, you get feedback, you get like a nudge, that, oh, you're living how you're supposed to live. Oh, it's cool. So there's more experiences, more more experiences will come. Again, you're not going to control anything. They'll just come. They'll go. They'll pass. They'll come. They'll go. Yeah, because it's not supposed to stay. If it stays, it's impossible. It can't stay, because you're alive. Everything has to change all the time. So even if it's for 1 second, bro, you've done your thing. Yeah, bro. Authenticity is the key, bro. Any other way, you're wasting your life, bro. If you disagree with something and you're going to sit there and agree with it, bro, what is that? What is that? Yeah? Doesn't make sense, bro. You have to be real. You have to be authentic to your reality, and your reality will be authentic to you. It'll be back. It'll reflect it back to you. you know? And the programs are twisted, right? The programs that constitute the physical, they're twisted because it wasn't written by us as consciousness. We're not cruel. It was written by our shadow aspect, right? The artificial intelligence. So it doesn't have any kind of like, and then once it's in the fucking ethers and we lock into those frequencies, we create hell for ourselves, like literal hell. Like literal hell, bro. It's hell. You're like, what the fuck? We're doing what now? Yeah, bro. Because we're unconscious, so then we're not in control of the realities, you know? Gone into a time loop, and then it's just full of nonsense. Just, yeah. They're not yours to hold, bro. No experience is yours to hold. It's just for you to experience, bro. If you hold it, eventually it'll burn you, bro. It'll burn you. My eyes. It'll burn you. Mm.